The organizational meeting of the Independent School District 279 School Board is called to order at 6:01 p.m. on January 8th, 2019. And seated in front of you this evening, from my left to your right, are Jackie Mosqueda-Jones, Tanya Simons, Kelsey Dawson-Walton, myself, Mike Ostaffi, Heather Douglas, Jessica Craig, and Interim Superintendent Dr. James Bauck. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. And Dr. Mosqueda-Jones, would you lead us, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And at this time, I will ask the newly elected school board members, Jessica Craig, Kelsey Dawson-Walton, and Tanya Simons, please meet me in front of the dais so that I may perform the oath of office. The audience, please. So tonight it is an honor that you were appointed to guide the education of our community students. As you recite the oath of office, you assume a tremendous responsibility as a director of our school district with the duties empowered by the Minnesota legislature. This power puts you and other members of our school board in the position of being both morally and legally responsible for the equitable, quality education of every student in the district. In carrying out this responsibility, you will be asked to fulfill the roles of vision, structure, accountability, and advocacy. In providing vision, the board, with participation from the community, envisions the community's educational future and then formulates the goals, defines the outcomes, and sets the course for the public schools. To achieve the vision, the board establishes a structure and creates an environment designed to ensure all students the opportunity to attain their maximum potential through a sound organizational framework. Because as a board, we must be accountable to the community. We must ensure a continuous assessment of student achievement in all conditions affecting the education of our children. As board members, we serve as education's key advocate on behalf of students in our community schools to advance the vision for our schools. Furthermore, we must strive to work together with the superintendent and staff to lead the district forward towards fulfilling our mission, which is to inspire and prepare all students with the confidence, courage, and competence to achieve their dreams, contribute to community, and engage in a lifetime of learning. Can you please raise your right hand and read the oath, please?
I will sign the acceptance of office and oath of office. I hereby publicly affirm my commitment to the oath of office. I swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and of this state, and that I will discharge faithfully the duties of the office of school board member of Independent School District number 279 to the best of my judgment and ability.
Congratulations, Director Craig.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Director Dawson-Walton. Congratulations, Director Simons. So officially, board members, in front of you is the agenda. Are there any additions or changes to tonight's agenda? Is there hearing none, is there a motion to accept the agenda as written?
So moved.
Moved by Director Douglas. Is there a second?
Seconded.
Second by Director Dawson-Walton. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes 6-0. The next order of business will be the election of officers. Nominations are now in order for the office of chairperson.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
I'd like to nominate
Mike Ostafi for chair.
Thank you. Mike Ostafi is nominated. Are there any further nominations? Are there any further nominations for chairperson? Are there any further nominations for chairperson? Without objection, nominations are closed. So now we will take a vote on myself, Mike Ostafi, for chair. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you very much. I appreciate your belief in me and the support, so thank you. Nominations are now in order for the office of board vice chair. I would like to nominate Director Jessica Craig. Director Craig is nominated. Are there any further nominations? Are there any further nominations for vice chair? Are there any further nominations for vice chair? Without objection, nominations are now closed. So all in favor of Director Jessica Craig as vice chair, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Congratulations, Vice Chair Craig.
Thank you, board.
Thank you. Nominations are now in order for the office of board clerk.
Mr. Chair,
Go ahead.
I nominate Director Douglas.
Director Douglas is nominated. Are there any further nominations? Are there any further nominations for board clerk? Are there any further nominations for board clerk? Without objection, nominations are closed. All in favor of Director Douglas as board clerk, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Director Douglas, congratulations, you're now
Thank you.
board clerk. Nominations are now in order for the office of board treasurer.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to nominate Director Simons.
Director Tanya Simons is nominated. Are there any further nominations? Are there any further nominations for board treasurer? Are there any further nominations for board treasurer? Without objection, nominations are closed. We will now vote on Tanya Simons for board treasurer. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Congratulations, Treasurer Simons.
Thank you. Thank you, board.
On to the next agenda item, which is number 10, establishing compensation of the school board for 2019. Is there a motion to either change the compensation levels or to adopt the 2018 current school board compensation levels as the 2019 compensation level?
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Director Craig?
I would like to move that we keep compensation at the 2018 rates.
Okay, so there is a motion by Director Craig to adopt the 2018 rates for 2019. Is there a second to that motion?
Second.
Second by Director Douglas. Any discussion on those rates? Okay, all in favor of adopting the 2018 pay rates for 2019, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 6-0. Next up is item number 11, which is the consent agenda. And you all have that in front of you. Are there any items you would like to remove for separate consideration on the consent agenda? Okay, is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Moved by Director Douglas. Is there a second?
Seconded.
Second by Director Mosqueda Jones. Is there any discussion? All in favor of accepting the consent agenda, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Not accept, approve the consent agenda. That's what I said initially. So let's see. The next agenda item is to approve the school board representatives to the committees and other entities for 2019. That information is in your packet based upon people's interest. And is there a motion to approve the appointments for 2019?
So moved.
So moved by Director Douglas. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Director Simons. Any discussion on those positions? I am going to say one thing about that. There are a lot of outside activities that the board does. Many, committees and liaisons with committees and working with outside organizations such as our Integration School District and 287 and a lot of other outside items that take up a lot of outside effort. And thank you, everyone who's volunteered for those positions. So all in favor of those appointments, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion passes 6-0. Our last agenda item is adjournment. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
So moved by Director Craig. Do we have a second?
Second?
Second by Director Douglas. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Meeting's adjourned at 6:14 p.m. Congratulations on everyone joining the board.
Thank you.